Welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. And just like that, I say the magic words and my opponents just fold. That's awesome. Yeah, that never really happens. So, what I'm looking for here is an Ixalan build. I want to find out what some of these cards do. I had minimal exposure watching MTG Hillbilly play as pre-access, early access, whatever the heck that is. But I've got a vampire build here, and I got as close as I could by following Hello Good Games' vampire list, knowing that I didn't have the wild cards I needed to craft the entire thing. I thought swapping out a few cards for some of the staples, some of the other mythic rares. Mythic rares? How about just mythics? And anyhow, what's going on screen? That's what we need to talk about. They're going to be building up toxic creatures quickly. They're going to outpace me by putting up 2 and 3 cards, 2 or 3 creatures a turn. It might be foolish of me, but I will pay the life. I do know that I have life gain in here, so I will take the life and try to build up a board state. This is a long and arduous process, especially because they've now got 3 cards on board. I can get rid of one of them. I can get rid of another one the next turn. But I'm going to start collecting toxic counters, poison counters. So, let's get this on board. We know that he'll flip and give us some bonuses even if they kill them. Hopefully that can eat a creature. But now, 3-1, not great odds. Eat one of them, it gets replaced on the next turn. They're drawing cards. At this point, Vito is going on the board. And with this, reading the card explains the card. Let's look at this one, decide what we can do with it. Let's put this on there. I have to sacrifice my own creature. I know that will flip at some point. I'm trying to keep the stem of blood to a minimum. Let's go ahead and eat one. That looks like it's maybe, never mind, it's not turning in our favor. And, wow, this is me getting salty. It's not salty vampires, it's just salty Mike. So, let's do this. They're going to get another one. I obviously need to add a board wipe to this, because they are quickly, ever so quickly, outpacing me. Let's do this. All right. Fair enough. Gonna auto pay. All right. I still have hope. I still feel like if I can get this on the board, let them swing into me. And where are we going from here? They're swinging in. I will block there, block here. And let's see what happens. You probably already know where this is going. Not very flipping far. At this point, I want this on the board. I want to actually try to put that on the Phyrexian, but we're going to see if we've got another board wipe coming. Down to 8. Let's block here. Let's block here. Here. And here. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what happens. Down to 2. Come back. And we've got lots of triggers. And we've got lots of death. That was a convoluted mess. We're going to jump right back into the next game and see if I can't play this a little bit more rationally. Learn to aggressively mulligan. It's one of the things I need to do in Arena as well as Commander. What's happening here? All right, that's going to be for creatures. All right, we'll try this. We have a second turn play rather. Going into third turn, play. We want vampires on the board. We want to sack. We have not taken full. We wanted that on the board, I said. Damn it. We want to take full advantage of life gain, counters, and so on. So far, I haven't shown any of that. But this time, we'll discard a card. See if we can't get him on the board. Nope. Oh. What? Did they play that in the wrong order or what's going on? Well, I disliked McDandy right off the bat just because of his avatar. That's not fair. That's kind of harsh. I did get a Cavern of Souls. That will be what my main priority in turning in wildcards is. I will be using that because I have so many tribal, typal, kindred. I hear kindred and I think Vampire the Masquerade. Anyhow, so I've got a lot of those kind of decks. They'll always be tribal to me. Let's do this. I want to put this on the board. Reconfigure at 5. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get there, but it's worth a shot. At least that's what he's in the deck for. Go ahead and do this. I maybe should have convoked that. Maybe it doesn't matter what I did. Maybe I'm just salt. That should be a finger right there. That should be the bird. That's the best emoji I have for telling people they're boring. But that's just me being salty again. So, 1, 2, 3. Death touch. 4. All right. Let's put this on the board. It can't be countered. Another great reason for getting the Cavern of Souls. Crafting those. Swing in. Okay. They're trying to draw into something. I don't know. I've got them down to 17. It's not exceptional. But I may be able to... Nope. I'll just put that back in my hand. At least I know I can cast it freely and not have it countered. But they are digging for something. Oh. This is about the time. This is about the time to get salty. So. As long as I don't play another one, I'll be okay. 22 life. That's easy enough. No wonder they were getting his... You son of a bleed blob. All right. We'll do this. And... just I don't have the extra mana to pay that ward cost. I think... What? That was rude. All right. Here we go. We'll drop this. We will drop this. Uncounterable. Yeah, that's fine. At least those don't get stronger the more stuff they put into the graveyard. If they did, that would be bad. All right. You can do it. I should have said you can't. You can't do it. That was enough to rattle them. I love it. Nice. All right. Do we count that as a win? I think that's a win. I think it's fully acceptable to put your enemy on tilt and watch them fold. All right. This is not a good start for us. They have flyers, but again, I have the lifelink. I will try to play through a little bit more of the deck here. Let's see what happens. They're going to swing in. Flyer's bad. Let's put this on the board too. Try to build a board state. Make them play their counters early. Yeah. All right. Swing in. Down to 18. I've got nearly the white mana I need, but not quite. So take the damage. See, where do we go from here? All right. That's it. So, wow. That was enough. That's ridiculous. Let's take a look at the deck since we didn't get to see all the cards played. We've got some battles in there. We're counting on some of that disruption as far as killing off their creatures and taking them. I want to put the Cloud on the Phyrexian Vindicator. I want to try that and see what happens. Sure that a board wipe will take care of it, but instead, we're not paying attention closely, and we foolishly go ahead and enter this deck into Historic. How ridiculous is that? You've seen it perform marginally in Standard. Can it possibly go against a Mythic deck? Or rather, a Historic deck? I don't know. We'll see. Again, love that Cavern of Souls. Early draws, any draws. That's an awesome card. Alright, let's drop that on the board right away. We're still going to choose vampires, even though we have a couple other humans in there. Mill. Alright, that's not a good way to start. Let's take a peek at their hand. Let's get rid of that, because I do not want to get rid of my library into my graveyard on a regular basis. Let's drop this. Make sure play the uncounterable spells first. Hopefully they'll get rattled and go ahead and just try to counter it. No. Alright, so from there, 4 land, they're going to be milling me again for at least let's see what this does. So dropping that on there, is that going to count as a vampire also? I believe so. Well, alright. Like I said, we're going to mill again. This time we're going for how many cards? Full send, full 15 cards. Alright, let's drop this. Let's put this on the board. And let's get rid of that before that becomes more of an issue. Interesting. Alright, so let's see where we go from here. Was not prepared to deal with mill with this, that's for sure. Alright, so that doesn't matter. They didn't need the Planeswalker on board to ensure that my graveyard goes away. It goes into exile. Alright. Going to create some creatures. This is more how the deck is supposed to work. It's a shame I had to go to Historic to show you how you start creating lifelink and moving forward with this. Alright. I can get rid of that if I need to. Alright. Surprisingly, there. I did not want to have to deal with that. But if I can swing for lethal here, we got this. Yes, that was enough to get them to bounce. Anyhow, ridiculous deck, a little bit of gameplay. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.